Shorthand English Intermediate Grade, General Speed.
Get ready for the dictation. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Start.
I would like to thank the Finance Minister for the opportunity he has given to us to introduce this motion in this House this day. We take note of the economic program outlined by the Prime Minister a few days ago. We also take note of the fact that the Finance Minister has asked us to take into account not only the statement that is laid on the table of the House listing the 20-point program by the Prime Minister, but also to take into account the current economic situation, a review of which I think was presented to the House the other day. That is what I propose to do. If you permit me, I would like to divide my speech into two parts. One that will deal with the 20-point program and the economic survey taken together, and then the other going beyond the 20-point program and possibly even the economic survey into a long range perspective of what we want to do as far as the economic development is concerned. As far as the 20-point program is concerned, I think there are some exceptions. I do not think there is anybody either on this side of the House or on the other side of the House, or even among those who are not present here in this House, who would like take exception to any of the items that are listed in the 20-point program. I would not therefore like to comment on them. I would like to classify them as those that deal broadly with some aspects of the rural sector, some aspects of planning program and inflation, the student community, and some aspects of industrialization. Obviously, they do not cover the full extent of the economic program. I would like to comment on such of the items which require comments for their implementation. One is about the land ceilings to be made effective. I understand from the current economic survey that the central government have written to all the state governments to see to it that the land reforms legislations which have been introduced and passed or implemented by them. I would like to know from the minister whether we will get a white paper on this in this house, or do we get a document. I remember when I was in the planning commission, I had something to do with special documents being published on the subject of land reforms, which I think created a great deal of interest and gave an impetus for the implementation of the land reform programs in the states. Even though the ceiling may be seen in theory, in actual fact, it is not being observed in practice. I do not have to go into details. How do we know whether they are observed in practice? unless we have some local machinery such as the village committees or committees of people dealing with the local areas before whom suggestions are made to have a watch over it. Dear Sir, thank you very much for your letter of 6th February. We have received the material required by us for the courses we are organizing this year. In this connection, we have to inform you that the paper used for the books is of inferior quality. The printing is very small and it would be difficult for the teachers to read the matter quickly. The material given in the books did not cover all the lessons according to the syllabus. Some lessons which are very difficult and on which the teachers need some guidance are omitted from the material supplied. We therefore suggest that it would be better to develop material on all the lessons and for all the subjects. Then only all the teachers would be able to make use of the material. Further, we feel that it is always convenient and helpful if the material is handed over to the teachers on the first day of the course itself. We therefore request you to send the material 1 week in advance of the scheduled dates of the courses. We assure you every cooperation in organizing the courses as per your directions. Yours faithfully,